What's up? What's up? Can you hear me?
Just, you know, being busy. Fuck.
You've been busy. All right, so you want to do this VOD review?
Yeah. Well, this was during a day where I was like playing like super on and off. We'll have like a couple good games and a couple like really bad ones, and then like we'll have like five bad ones in a row. Um, I was playing with Sippy and my friend Mike, Dr. Weebs. And like I
What?
mean, it was gold, so like I felt like it was fine. Like Sippy
Th-
was in silver.
this is quite funny. So, what do you actually mean when you say you have on and off days?
Like I'll have one game where I'll be like hitting shots, like not taking any damage, and then the next game I'll play. I'll have like chunks of games during the same like day, like same session of gameplay. That I'll
Yeah.
have like some will be real good and some will be kind of bad. But for
What
the
do you
bad
mean
ones, I
by
feel like I'm still
what do you?
doing everything I
So
would
by
in the
real
good
good
games.
or real bad? What do you? What does that mean? Like, as in, is it when you hit your shots or when you miss your shots or what?
Like when I hit my shots, or like when I'm outputting damage and everything just feels smooth, like in
Yeah.
the zone, like the pushing a team, everything like I'm aware of where my teammates are and stuff
Hmm.
like that. And then it's kind of hard to explain because it's not like specifically like things that stand out to me. It's just the feel
Yeah.
of the game. Like when you're in the zone and
Yeah.
you're just wrecking everybody because you know exactly what's happening.
Yeah.
Like that
It's
flow.
funny.
Let's
It's
say
funny you
let's
say
say
that.
flow state.
It's funny you say that because usually people. Okay, so I'm gonna help you do a VOD review, right?
Hmm.
And then the funny question is, what am I gonna look for? Right? Am I gonna look for your shots? Am I gonna look
Yeah.
for the shots you miss? Am I gonna look for your awareness? You
Well,
know, or I'm
my
gonna
I
look
guess
for
my biggest thing right now is like when I'm playing, I feel like I'm doing everything I've learned right,
right,
but I'll still have games where I just get outplayed.
perfect, because that's what we're looking for. Because it's actually not whether you do good or bad. It's what actually happens in the game. It's
Yeah.
so it's actually not. It doesn't matter what's it called. It doesn't matter how good you're playing. What actually I'm looking for is what you can see.
Hmm.
You know, because I will know if you're doing the right thing or the wrong thing. And that's actually, I mean, unless you're drunk, it's still you. You
Hmm.
could do the right thing every time, but miss all your shots, right?
Hmm.
And then that would mean I'll go, only your aim needs work, you know?
Hmm.
But that means you played perfect and
Right.
only your aim is bad. And that would be an amazing thing to
It's
see,
definitely not my aim.
you know?
Like as a big factor. Like
Right,
even if I'm missing shots, I'm still like I feel like my aim is not bad to the point where that is like the main source of why I'm getting destroyed sometimes.
right, right. So
Because I'm not
it
challenging.
yeah, it's interesting for me to see what people say when I
Hmm.
ask that, or when they say, good or bad days, because I need to know what you mean somewhat. It actually doesn't matter, but I'm just interested in almost your own philosophy,
Right.
because I can't have good or bad days, you know,
Hmm.
because it's based upon something else. And it's just the way I see it. I can have days where I don't win anything, or I don't do much damage, I don't do much kills, but I actually don't evaluate myself on that.
Hmm.
So it's very funny. But but anyways, let's get into it, man. I got some pizza coming, so I might have to
Oh,
run away.
nice.
Yeah, man, I'm hungry.
I forget which game this is that I uploaded.
Which
What is
is
the title of this thing? Of this video again?
for me, it's Apex Legends 2021 0205. 1080p.
Oh. Hold on. Let me. This one?
Well, we're gonna find out anyway.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Yeah.
I'll remember it when I see it.
All right. Let's play it. Let's just play and see what happens.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, right. Okay. This was a really bad one.
Which is in fact good for me.
Yeah, I know. I
because-
purposely picked up one that I know I performed terribly in.
Yeah. But let's see.
I didn't know how his tactical worked, so I stepped out. Oh, I keep forgetting to turn my mic on. On.
Somebody else shooting at me?
Because here's what I'm talking about, right? Take a look at this. Just imagine this, right? In fact, I think I can use the keyboard now. Amazing. Okay, look. Now imagine you had an aimbot, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's not necessarily you could do this, but let's just say imagine you had an aimbot right now.
Mm-hmm.
Purple armor in the middle, I think.
Right? That would have looked perfect. We'd be like, holy shit, this guy's on fire, right?
Yeah.
The only thing is, like, maybe you could have avoided that damage better, but you got a shield swap. And now... So already we would be like, yo, you're on fire, right? You would have like maybe seen 2 downs, right? So actually the error isn't actually when you're shooting the enemy. The errors are when you're not shooting the enemy.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So what do we see here, or what do I see?
Purple armor in the middle.
I see you go for an enemy here,
Mm-hmm.
and he goes to the left. Right?
Yeah.
And now I'm seeing you tunnel vision. Right?
Mm-hmm.
This enemy, as far as I know, that guy started running away from you. And the enemy went to the left. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So now, all I know is that we've got an enemy to the left. And I don't know where the other guy is. So you have 2 options. Look for the guy that's closest to you, or look to your left. So there's delay there, right? We go back.
Purple armor in the middle, I think.
From here, you could choose to keep shooting him, or you could go to the left.
Mm-hmm.
Here, you could run to the left. Why would you do that? To check the other teammate. Right? Because you know where he is. And this time, his skill actually delayed you quite a bit. And the ammo on the floor delayed you quite a bit. In fact, you're not even using light ammo.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So
well,
this
was gonna change out a gun, but then
100%. Which you can do, you know, you can get to do that, but you delayed this action, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think the light ammo could wait. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So this is what I see, and now I get to look for this for the rest of the video because I haven't watched this.
Right.
So now I can see how often does Ken delay himself to do what he's going to do anyway.
Somebody else shooting at me?
First blood already.
Right? Why did you come back here?
Back for the other guy.
For the other guy, right? So
Yeah.
it's more about how long do you want to stay here and do this for?
Well, at this
Somebody else
point,
shooting at me?
we were both like, well, we can't hit him there anymore, so
First
see where
Exactly.
the other guy is now. And I see him up in the bin.
So I think I think this is actually quite okay, right? But
Mhm.
we know that it's a duo, right? This is duos, right?
Mhm.
And that you're interested in two enemies and they're of immediate danger, and that's your focus, and you know that's your focus. Now, what the
Mhm.
hell is Weave shooting at?
Right.
Here I tell him, like, I just saw him open the thing, so, like, we need to push this, like, now. And that's why.
Oh, I'm cut off by an 8. Hang on.
So you could have missed that, right? You could have missed this guy over there. You make sure he's okay, and you see that guy you're going for. Boom, we see him jump off to the left. But when he's off your screen, you have no idea.
Wait, what are you talking about? The fuse?
Yeah, was that the fuse? This
The
guy.
one that opened that? Yeah.
Yeah. Because I know where the lifeline is. She's over there somewhere.
Mhm.
And the fuse just jumped off. And now, as far as I know, you're looking for them. And you're going to
Yep.
see them if you look this way.
Oh, I'm cut off by an 8. Hang on. Nade, don't go in.
So this is pretty good. So far, I think this is pretty good.
Broken.
Right? So we're not going to pick out everything, but there's a slight overextension there. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Right? It was very slight. It was like, what was it? Let's say here, right?
Mhm.
Shoot, 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 shoot. Right?
Mhm.
Shoot. And then here. This?
These last two shots should have been me pulling into cover already.
Right. So that's the stuff that I think, whether you're playing a good or bad day, right? This is kind of the habits we see, at least for myself, because I know I had days where I missed shots and everything.
Mhm.
But then there's little things that I do, whether I'm having a good or bad day. So if I'm hitting my shots, I'll do that. If I'm missing my shots, I'll do that. And I can do without it, you know?
Right.
Coming back up.
It's little things like that that I'll have less of in my games, you know? Even though it wasn't bad, right? So here, right? This guy's running away from me. I can go for the shot, right?
Mhm.
Boom. Now, where's your cover from this guy? Boom. It's actually to your right.
Yeah.
Oh, it's but we go the long way. So that's like you're kind of stuck in the last place you took cover. There's no flexibility there. You
Right.
can do the same thing, take cover in a much more efficient way, but you
Right.
went back to where your mind last remembered. You know?
Mhm.
So everything here is not bad. It's actually very good, right? It's just some slight execution errors, but the decisions are the same. And if you say this is a bad day, you're playing good. Right? You're actually playing really good. So very interesting. Because you actually don't know exactly what's going to happen.
Mama.
On me. Knock. Second one on me.
So the only thing there is you could have been faster to help.
Yeah.
But that's it. You're sluggish, right? Like you know you've got a hangover and everything. So, but we know that is not going to be a hard thing to iron out. You know it's not that bad. It's not that bad at all. It just has huge effects sometimes. You know.
Mhm.
I'm gonna kill here. Any
So there's certain philosophies that I have, but they're not big deals. They're big to me. But
Yeah.
what I, for example, and we're not gonna name every single one, or we're gonna be here all day. But one of them is, if everyone's going to loot, we have to make sure that we're safe. Cause you're blind right now. You can't see nothing until they get close to you, and I don't like that. So if one person's gonna loot, I'm gonna look out. If I'm gonna loot, they're gonna look out, and most likely, they're gonna always go first. So I'm always last. Because they're gonna hit one box, then go to the next, and hit the next box, then go to the next. But I'm like, you know what? Because especially because I play Loba, I'll just go up on the roof here and look around to make sure no one else is coming. Why? Because third parties are just the natural response of enemies. Natural. So I'm expecting it.
Jam on me.
Well, here I remember
I
basically
don't
like
think I can
the
run a
reason I
repeater. I
wasn't
think I have
like
to
helping
reuse
to
this
look
way.
like, so a lot of times I will look and stuff,
Mhm.
just not all the time. But the
Yep,
reason I did that is
I know,
because
I know.
when we flew down,
There
there
was
was
no one.
only like 2 teams at salvage, 1 team at Mirage ship, 1 team here with us, and then 1 team in airbase.
Right. So
Oh.
you're operating off of belief, right? Like your belief that you're safe. And I cannot do that. Not anymore, because I've seen it fail me too many times. Right? And the amount of teams that I've killed, I don't know if they're thinking the same thing. I'll for some reason be like, yo, we gotta go. I heard some shooting, we take a jump tower, and then we catch them with their pants down. And so you're correct, right? Because there's no one around. But how often does that get you killed? I don't know. I don't know because I'm not there. But I know I base it on sight now. Right? I have to go off of facts because belief just doesn't do it in this game.
I'm there. I'm there sometimes as well. Any bat?
Right? You're hearing some shots right now in the distance, and if you both say, let's go now, you could catch them with their pants down. You know, and they're gonna say, well, you know, like, maybe you won't, but they're gonna say, well, I don't think there's anyone around. Like, I didn't hear anything. We're good, you know? And that's in fact
Damn, dude.
what I do the most. Is I'm like, yo, there's shots. Let's see if we can make that fight. I am not gonna commit to anything
Coming
that
from
looks
rank,
dangerous,
though,
but I
and
am
going into a
gonna
duo,
I am gonna get in there. You know what I mean? That's 3 kills if I can get there.
yeah, because you're already in the min.
That's probably why I like this map so much and other people hate it. Because I'm the third party, right?
Let's places the bunker up.
Yeah.
So it's like you're doing a lot of good things, which is, you know, you're ready to go. You're looking out for him. Like right now, you're waiting for him, but you're also looking out for him. There's no one that can
Okay.
sneak up on you guys.
I might.
Let's see what we have over here.
Yeah,
Let's
I
go.
think I gotta move my ping button. My ping button's on my mouse. I gotta move it to my keyboard.
We were talking about pinging stuff there.
Yeah.
That will
I'll say this. The pings are a blessing in this game.
Wow, they're so good.
Use them as creative as you can.
Even the middle? No, the middle hasn't been.
If I just say this, Bloodhound scan is the ultimate ping, right? It's a ping.
I'm burning. I broke. Somebody else is landing on us.
So there, it's good to talk about little moments like that. You got a position change, right?
Yeah.
And now you used your position, but someone hit you and you back up.
Yeah.
But now, the only way you're gonna prevent this is to expect it. You know what I mean?
I'm burning.
So the only reason why you died here isn't because of your aim. It isn't because that guy has a on day and you have an off day. It's just because, right?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't expect it, and if you did expect it, you disrespected that option.
I didn't expect it.
Right?
I have no idea how to climb onto this roof other than fly onto it. So the back that's where I learned it the first time.
Right. So there's two ways we can do this, right? Is either you learn after they do it to you, right?
Mm.
So now you know, or you make sure you know what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
So here, right? You thought you were safe, right? You thought you were safe because you put your ult down, maybe. But you could be following the Bloodhound right now, because you know where the lifeline is, but you don't know where he is. So that's how you're going to protect yourself. And when they release a new map, and you don't know the map, and you don't know what can be climbed, you don't know where anything is, the only way you're going to protect yourself is if you know what they're doing. And why would I want to know what he's doing here? Because I have no cover up here. But if I have cover, I can go. Even if he knows how to climb, I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
So what does that mean? If you have no cover and you're around enemies, either find out what they're doing or seek cover. So that's like your objective. And constantly put yourself in that state.
I broke. Somebody else is landing on us. This might be.
So, is that it?
That's it for that. But
That's it. So, let's go back. So, if we just use that last rule, right?
Yeah.
Here,
Purple armor.
you know where the enemy is, and you're in cover, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now you don't know where the enemy is, but you've still got cover, right? But if you did not know if he could climb up, you would be running over to that window right now to see where the hell did that lifeline go. Right?
He zoned me out with his tactical, right?
Right? But I'll be running through that. Because what's more scary is a lifeline climbing up and shooting me, and I don't know what's going on, and I have no cover. So
well, I know the lifeline doesn't have a gun, or else he would have shot at me.
Perfect. Then that's good. Right?
Because I think we landed at the same time as they did.
Then that's good. And it's good.
We landed at the same time as they did, so I knew he didn't have a gun.
So the thing is, it's good if you're right, right? If you're right. But I'm saying find out.
Right.
Because sometimes I think the same thing and I get surprised. So I can no longer trust myself. Right? Because what if he runs by and grabs a gun and then it's a Mastiff and he says, "Whew, I just need to climb up this window and surprise him." Are you going to be happy because after that it's a Predator badge and you go, all right, it makes sense, he's a Predator? Or are you going to be like, it doesn't matter what he is, right? I'm going to make sure I'm okay from now on. Because this is how you're going to get through. This is how you're going to survive. So right now,
in the middle, I think.
No weapon? Cool, he's gone. This guy? What if that lifeline is aggressive and thinking, fuck, I need to get a weapon so I can attack this guy? That would be his objective right now. So I would be over there right now. That fuse, like fart bomb or whatever it is not scary. Not as scary as that. Right? So we know you have two options is what I was saying. Is that if you know what to do. Right? If you don't know, then seek cover from what you don't know. Right? So now you're in cover from him, but now it actually means that the space to your left here is your next best spot to wait, right? Because we're like, okay, I can quickly take a look at the fuse and see what he's doing. If he's running away, I don't know what the lifeline is doing, but I need to be standing over here just in case the lifeline isn't running away. So that's why when you, like, if you was to watch me play, I'll be making movements, but they're not random. They're based on my fear, right? And like comfort.
There's someone.
So now you're still in cover. And it's where's the fuse, right? Just in case the fuse is now coming back. It's a decent enough time for him to grab something and maybe be thinking about coming back or looking at you. And now you cover that and you're in cover. So what we don't know is how much you need to be scared of, especially when there's unknowns. You got to take everything into account. But right now we know that there's 2 dangers to the left side of the map. I just need to take cover and preferably find out where they are. I would be going forward towards that just to see where he is.
Like towards the fuse, so I shouldn't have gone to the side here.
The thing is, you can do this, but immediately after, I would be going back. But this, I would expect you to hear it, but you didn't because of the fuse thing. And this is why running to the window is important, because you might have seen the fuse running over this side. And then you know, again, where you need to stand. Because I just need to know where they are.
Right.
If I know where they are, I can make the right call. But if I don't know where they are, it's a mess.
Okay.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you can understand this because of your level of caliber. Lower level players, they need different tips. So this one's a big one. But you actually can do it. So
I should scout more in a sense.
Yeah, man.
Like, I need more information.
You need more information.
Don't rely on instincts or hunch.
Yes, exactly that again.
Right.
So now, like, test that out for yourself, and also, only evaluate this after you get it, right? Like, play a few games when you are actively doing it, because it's gonna take like another mental shift. You know, it's gonna take something else, and then see the effects. You'll see. It's not luck, you know.
Right.
It doesn't mean that you're going to hit your shots. It doesn't mean you're going to lose. What it means is the game's going to make a lot more sense. And that's what you need, because your shot is fine. You know when you hit your shots and when you miss your shots, it's all good.
Yeah.
But this is something that you need to change.
Okay.
That's it, man.
Okay.
You actually played well, man. You actually played really well.
There was a... Let me see here. There was another one that I... So...
Purple armor in the middle, I think.
Enemy There's someone. Reloading.
Somebody else shooting at me?
First blood already. Lots of that. Target over there.
Okay. Oh, I'm cut off by a nade. Hang on. Nade, don't go in. Broken. Coming back up. On me. Knock. Second one on me. I'm the new kill leader. Any GM on me? I don't think I can run a repeater. I think I have to run a spray. Yeah, I know. I'm there. I'm there sometimes as well.
Charging shields.
Any bats? No.
Recharging
Damn,
my
dude.
shields.
Coming from ranked though, going into a duo. Yeah, because you're already in the mentality. Yeah. Okay. I might.
Let's see what we have over here.
Yeah, I think I gotta move my ping button. My ping button's on my mouse. I gotta move it to my keyboard.
I bet we'll find
Even the middle? No, the middle hasn't been.
firing. Fried out.
I'm burning. I broke. Somebody else is landing on us. This might be.
This way, let's go.
Okay, I'm gonna try.